You won't like me when I'm angry due to excessive steroids.
A Brazilian bodybuilder has been hailed as the real-life Hulk, boasting incredible 63-centimeter biceps. Unfortunately, Romario Alves's striking muscles weren't just the product of bench pressing. Instead, the man turned to a lethal cocktail of oil and alcohol injections called synthol to enhance his arms. After 3 years of habitual use, Romario's addiction turned deadly. The injections caused a buildup of rocks, yes rocks, inside his arms, while toxins in the oil began to trigger kidney failure. Doctors originally threatened to amputate both arms, but they were able to remove the synthol rocks and he made a full recovery. Romario hopes his story brings awareness to other athletes who are curious about performance-enhancing drugs.
All right, so we're going to link to more about the story right down below, and in it, it's actually pretty depressing. Like, he ended up trying to commit suicide, and he was in depression for a long time. Clearly, like, some sort of body dysmorphia and all of that stuff.
I'm putting this look off my face. I have this, like, I can't.
Yeah, go, take it away.
No, I know. I don't like muscles anyway, honestly. So that was a lot for me.
You don't like muscles at any level, not just these freakish muscles.
Like, a little bit's okay. Like, enough to, like, you know, lift a bag. But, like, past that, no, gross.
Yeah. What kind of gay are you? Gays are obsessed with muscles.
That is not true, and you know that's not true.
I live in West Hollywood. These people have muscles.
I live in Los
top.
Feliz, so I'm fine.
Oh, see, that's what I should probably move to Los Feliz. Yeah, I mean, this is actually kind of a sad story, right?
It is sad. It's very sad. I mean, his wife was pregnant. He tried to commit suicide during that time. I mean, he was about to have the thing he worked so hard for, or maybe didn't work hard for at all, but were about to be amputated. I'm like, did he have strength with this product, or is it just producing like these massive?
He's also working out though, so I think he probably had muscles that were just kind of bigger looking.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing that I'm wondering about, and I know that with your extensive medical background, you can answer this for me. When these rocks are forming, doesn't it in turn kind of constrict his actual muscle mass, like the ability to grow? So
yes, well, as a doctor, I can confirm that. Yes, obviously, when you have giant arms like this, like you wouldn't be able to do certain things. But I always think this, when I see these guys with huge muscles in West Hollywood, I'm like, you guys don't look like you can move really.
Also,
so, like, could you even throw a ball?
No.
You know?
Who cares about like practical uses aside from sex?
I mean, can you imagine having sex with that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you hold on to?
You can hold on to those two nodules that are sitting next to his neck. What are those things? There's not even a muscle there that does that. That's not
like, I don't have a muscle there.
No, I don't either, thank God. But they are like little handles,
but
though.
The thing that's most depressing about the story is that they call him the real life Hulk, and he's not even green. So what's the goddamn point? If you're gonna inject yourself with something, at least include some food dye, so we can have like a full experience.
Well, how much of this do you think has to do with just like the state of technology we live in, where everything looks better everyone wants to show off constantly on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and like you filter things and you manipulate things and you take 18 selfies so you always look great. So everyone always looking at things that look better than actual.
I think you could totally talk about like how that affects body dysmorphia and like anorexia and bulimia and all sorts of eating disorders, but this guy in particular, I feel like, is not so much about Instagram and more about like that particular lifestyle, which I don't know, maybe I don't follow enough muscle people on Instagram, but I feel like that's kind of its own thing. Yeah. I think there is like within that community, like a desire to get bigger and just bigger.
Yeah. How much for you, like that social media part of it, you're a public person, like people are coming to your stuff to see you, like that you can manipulate every image about you. Like it definitely affects how we all act, right?
I'm horrible with posting pictures of myself because I have no shame or filter. Like I'm not one for filtering out or smoothing things. I should. The other day I posted a video of myself literally looking like a potato. Like my face looked like a potato, and I didn't care apparently because you know what? Screw it. I had just woken up. I think, and you know what? It feels good because it's like I feel like people can maybe relate to me more. That's what I'm telling myself to feel better about the situation.
Are you okay looking like a potato? Let us know in the comments right down below.